Yo, hope everybody's doing well out there. I just wanted to make this video in reference to some comments that I've read from you guys on videos in which I've made supplement reviews. And I've seen a lot of people ask, what is this label on the bottom of the supplements that basically says, warning, this product could contain ingredients that could potentially cause cancer or reproductive harm. It says it might have lead in it or something like that. And a lot of people are concerned with this label. Well, if you want to know more about this label, I would suggest you do a search about Proposition 65. Just type Proposition 65, and you'll see all the details about what this label actually means. But just to give you a brief rundown on what it actually is, if that product, like let's say you have a protein powder, a pre-workout, it could literally even be like a lawnmower. It could be a coffee maker. It could be a computer. If that product that you're buying has a chemical in it or a heavy metal in it, or if in some way, shape, or form, it could cause cancer or reproductive harm, and probably other illnesses as well, then by law in California, they have to put that label on it. So if you buy a protein powder and it has warning, this product could contain lead or other harmful chemicals that could cause cancer or reproductive harm, what this means is it could potentially have a little bit of lead in it. It doesn't mean that it has lead in it. It doesn't mean that if it does, that it has enough lead in it to actually harm you. It just means that legally in the state of California, they have to put that label on it. And realistically, if you get a cheeseburger from McDonald's, if you drink a Mountain Dew or a bag of potato chips, it probably has chemicals in it too. Literally everything that you eat in this day and age has it. Even if you buy organic meat, organic vegetables, it was still grown on a farm, and the soil that they grew it in probably has something like lead or, some other heavy metal in it. Even though it's, a very small amount, they still have to put the label on it. So it's literally a legal purpose, and it's actually counterproductive to all the hypochondriacs out there that are genuinely concerned with the amount of lead or whatever that they're taking in their basic diet, because that label misleads them and makes them believe that it has more lead than it actually does. So it's pretty much a useless label. You can do more research on it if you want to, but when I first saw the label, I was genuinely concerned about it myself. And I quickly realized that literally every supplement that I've taken over the course of the last 10 years has had that label on it. And actually, there were a few that didn't have that label on it, and I think they got sued for not having that label on it. So, pretty much the majority of supplements that you're going to find that are reputable and that have been around for a while are probably going to have that label on it. It's just a legal concern. They put that on there to save themselves some money. That's basically it. And you would probably do yourself a service just to read reviews online about the supplement. For example, let's say you buy a protein powder. Protein powder that I'm taking right now is carnivore protein powder, and it has that label on it. So what I did is I did a search on Google, and I scrubbed the whole entire internet, and I found 0 negative reviews stating that somebody had lead poisoning or somebody, had reproductive harm or had some sort of a major illness from taking the protein powder. If it's been around for 10 plus years and nobody has ever reported any, really harsh negative side effects, I don't think there's any concern. There's probably more of a concern in eating fast food or potato chips. And I would definitely be more concerned about things like smoking and drinking. If you're worried about your protein powder causing you to get sick, or if you're worried about pre-workout powder causing you to get sick, or, some type of like creatine or amino acids or something, be realistic. Ask yourself this question. Just ask yourself this question. Who's more likely to get sick? Guy number one who smokes cigarettes, drinks beer, had McDonald's and Mountain Dew for lunch, and just lives a shitty lifestyle, or somebody that takes pre-workout, goes, hits the gym, gets a good workout in, eats right, but throws a scoop of protein powder in. Even if the guy that's hitting the gym has a tiny little bit more lead than the other guy, which, to be honest with you, probably doesn't. There's probably more lead in those other products than there is in the protein powder, but do the math. I mean, come on. I think a lot of people are overthinking this label. Anyways, that's really all I have to say about that. If you see that label, I wouldn't really be too concerned about it, but I would do some research. You want to be on the safe side, but the label is pretty much bullshit. Anyways, guys, I guess that's about it for today. Hope this answers your questions. Until next time, see ya.